Hey everyone, this is VJose32, and this is 366 Days of Cards, and today you get not one but two deck reviews. They're very similar. The Planet deck and the Target deck. They're very similar, like I said. This one is a darker red color, I guess. It looks like it to me anyways. Or maybe it's just not as worn out as the other one, I'm not sure. This one could be a little bit faded, but anyways. This one says Planet on top. Playing cards, cards are Z-Way on the bottom. You got a planet with rings on it, probably Saturn. And then you got some stars sprinkled here and there. This one, very similar, except it says Target on top. And you got this target with some arrows sticking in it. And then it says again, cards as Z-Way, playing cards on the bottom. One side says poker size, format poker. The other side says manufactured in USA for International Playing Card Company, Markham, Ontario, Canada. It's a Canadian version. On the top, the Target one says number 50. The Planet one says number 273. The bottom, this one says Target Poker 50, the other one nothing. And then the back, basically the same as the front. It says Target with the Target, Planet with the Planet, and there's a barcode. And there is a blue seal that says International Playing Card Company Limited and not the USPC. One thing that I'll just mention briefly I always found interesting is if you watch the Sean Farquhar performance on Penn and Teller's Fool Us So, and Penn makes a comment about the deck being American and not Canadian. Well, actually, the deck is a Canadian version of a bicycle deck. It's the deck, if you look at it, if you watch the video, it's one that says Cards as Z-Way playing cards on the bottom, which means it's made for Canada, sold in Canada only, and not American. So I always get a giggle out of that comment. So I'll look at the cards now. This one has some trademark stuff on the flap. Has a couple of ad cards. One is some kind of a Travel Sense savings cards. Travel Sense savings cards. I've never seen this before. Brought to you by Maker of Bicycle. There's a member number on there. And it actually expires. Well, it says here there's even a promo on the other side for up to 35% off movie tickets. Expires June 30th, 2004, but this actually says expires March 31st, 2011, so really it just expired last year, and I've never even heard of this deck of cards before. The other one is one that's a special mail-in offer. You can get this Official Rules of Card Games for only $5, $7.99 in value for only $5. And this one actually expires in December 31st, 2004, so kind of surprised that this one expires in 2011. Or whatever. The cards do have basically standard faces. You do get Aviator Jokers, including Aviator Guaranteed Joker. And a regular Aviator Joker. I won't go into too many details, I'm sure you've all seen them. Basically it says Aviator on it. It says Joker in the two corners. Has an airplane on it. Go with the aviation theme. And you got a bunch of stripes. Not really sure what the idea of that is. The Ace of Spades is very similar. It says Aviator on it. Stripes. Yes, Playing Card Company, Cincinnati, Ohio on the bottom. Made in USA. Blah, blah. And of course, as you may have guessed it, it does have an Aviator back design. They are kind of off-centered, I guess. They figured, oh, well, these are just going to Canada. We don't need 100% excellent quality. Other than that, it's a decent deck of cards. It's a good deck of cards. It's an Aviator. Nothing wrong with that. And since it's probably made in Cincinnati, Ohio, it's probably even better than some of the more recent ones, I guess. But I don't know. does have a smooth finish. I'm not sure if that's standard for Aviator. I thought Aviators usually had an air cushion finish. But anyways, we'll look at the other deck quickly. I forgot to add cards. Put those in there. Well, you don't want to screw it. The other one, again, trademark stuff on the flap. Inside you do get a poker guide. It says Aviator on the top. International Playing Card Company, Markham, Ontario on the bottom. And then you get another one in en français, for those of you who are French. Again, the cards are basically the same faces. Jokers are a little bit different. They look like this. I've seen these before in another deck. I just can't think of what it is. I don't know if it's a Streamline or if it's a Mohawk. I think it was a Mohawk deck, and I'm not sure what else. But it's a Jester guy, a guy dressed up in a Jester outfit. He's got a head on his stick, as you can see. And it says Joker in the two corners. This one, identical, except it also has a star in the two corners. And then there's the Ace of Spades, which is in here somewhere. It's not your standard Aviator Ace of Spades either. It's a nice spade pip, nothing wrong with that. It says International Playing Card Company, Markham, Ontario. Liffo in USA, and the same in France. And I've seen this Ace of Spades basically on a Mohawk deck. I've seen it, I think it's the same one they use in the Jerry's Nuggets, and similar to one I've seen on some Cartamundes. The cards themselves though are just Aviators, as you can see. Not something that you necessarily know when you see a pack of cards like this online and it doesn't have pictures. These cards, by the way, I found them on a website just by chance called Zooscape.com. I'll post a link below. They're not bad. Aviators are good quality. Again, it's smooth finish. And that is what I've got for this deck review. Stay tuned, more awesome deck reviews coming your way soon. See ya.